Hey y'all, what's up? Bill here. Been a while. So yeah, this is either going to be a review or it could be a rant. I'm not sure yet. I'm really not because, oh my god, I have to look and see how many hours I have in this game, Crimson Desert. I have to look. I know I have 3 days, couple hours, I think. Oh, yeah. Uh, Later, yeah. Uh, so, 5% of the game of achievements done. Time played, it says 4 days and 1 hour. So, however long that is. And hours. How long is 4 days and 1 hour? 97 hours! Yeah, I suck with math, alright? 97 hours! And I was gonna hook the game up to my computer and do the whole pictures and video with it, but if you want, you know what I'm talking about. Everything I'm gonna be talking about. You know what it's gonna look like. So I will try to make this short and sweet. Well, you know me, I talk too much, so it won't be short or sweet. So got my Amico coffee slushy. It's all wet. Yeah, it's all good. So, like everybody else, the game is awesome. It's a great game. It's addicting. And there's so much to do. So much to do. Like everybody else said, they took from Redemption, they took from Assassin's Creed, and they took from, whatever. What is that game I hate? Oh, you don't know it. But, the first thing I'm going to get, this is basically, it's a review, but it's more of a rant too, because there are so many things, not a lot of things, but there's things that I cannot get past, okay? The one thing they took out of Redemption, which they should not have, is the whole camping thing. I do not care about my camp. I didn't care about my camp in Redemption, but I had to take care of it, but really didn't have to do it a lot. I remember. I don't think he did. But now with this camp, there's so much crap you gotta do that I don't care about, I don't care about it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't care about the camp. People I care about. Like the whole rumors thing, go out and find people. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't care about that. It's just, oh. Oh my god. It just drives me absolutely bonkers, a stupid camp. So, yes, I do missions. But I'm more of a walkabout kind of person, alright? I just like walking. At first, I did the whole horse thing, went all over the place with my horse. But then I started riding with like paths and stuff. It's like, what was that? It's like a dog with a squirrel. Dog running, walking and whatever, and see the squirrel takes off after it. That was basically the way I was on the horse. But then it's like, I got to the horse. It's like, this horse. Do I need this horse? Do I need this horse? No, I don't need this horse. So I dumped the horse. Okay. and I just started walking around because of FOMO. Okay, that's totally what it was. Freaking FOMO. Because if I'm on the horse, or if you're on the horse, whatever, you are gonna miss something. And I was afraid of missing something. Like, yeah, you're riding, you can get off the horse and go look at it, but if you're walking around, you won't miss anything really. Because you're going at a pace, so you can run. You're still not gonna miss anything. But oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I got to the point where I couldn't ride the horse. I've been, see, this is why I was gonna use the videos. I can show you my map and weapons, but no, it's all good. You know what all that stuff looks like. 97 hours. I'm sorry. See, a dog with a squirrel. I didn't think I had that much time in it, and I really, I've been across the whole map when I walked about. And right now I'm kind of opening up the top part on the left side of the map and up, I don't know if I can actually, I didn't want to do that. Let's put in map of okay. This looks big. Okay. Please just forgive me for pronouncing these names because no, I'm not very good. So 100, whatever, the main part. I got most of that opened up. I went through the mountains, all the way around the mountains, and there was stuff. It was kind of weird because if you have mountains, right, and you are the kind of person where if there's a mountain there, I'm going to climb that mountain, right? Right? You see a mountain, and you're like, oh, I gotta do this, but this mountain is sitting right there, going. You're like, no, I'm not letting you get away with that. So my ass went up the freaking mountain, all the way up the mountain, all the way across the top of the mountain, and it was just like, it's so nice, man. Just you climb, you climb. But here is a weird part, okay? Yes, there is life, that's what I'm going to call it, okay? There is life everywhere. All over the mountains, there is life, okay? There is birds, and then there's oxes, I guess they are, cows, whatever you want to call them. But, yeah, they're all up in the mountains and everything. Okay, which is cool. But there is this is what drives me crazy. People say there is no walls in this game. There are walls in this game, okay? There are walls all the way around this freaking land. Yes, you can go as far as you want, but you have like 29 seconds to get as far as you can and then get back out of the red zone. That's what I'm going to call it. Because 96 seconds is not that long. Because they go kind of past me. So, to get where you want to look at and then get back in the safe zone, it's not a lot of time. Yes, okay, technically, to me it's a wall, alright? It's a wall. It's a time wall. Why is that there? If there is land, and you guys made this land, I should be able to go as far as I want. If I want to go 1,000 miles over this mountain, through the snow, out there in the wilderness, and die somewhere, then I have every right to do that. Don't I? Don't I? Do you? You might know what I'm talking about. Went out there, your timer started, it's like, oh shit, I had to get back in the safe zone, and yeah. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. That timer thing should not be there at all. Okay? Maybe they'll take it away. Maybe that's for DLC. I don't know. But I ran into that stupid timer more than 100 times. Because I'm just going all the way up to the mountain and all the way across. All the way up to, Petaloo? What the hell, Petaloo? So I got from 100 all the way kind of to Petaloo. And I know these names aren't right. Okay, I don't care. I'm not here to pronounce shit right. So, the if you're looking at the map, the left side, basically, the whole left side of the map is kind of 95% open because of me just walking around. And it's a spot, I think, if it's still there. There's like a spot in the middle that's still cloudy. I got to part of the part where it's like these trees. Huge, it's a scene, it's an awesome scene. These huge oak trees, and then these people live in these, up in the trees. And I was going to solve the puzzle, but it's like you put the balls into the basket, and it's like, one thing is, I don't, these puzzles, some of these puzzles are most puzzles, let's say out of 100%, I can solve 50% of them. The other 50% are either I don't waste my time on them, or they seem kind of stupid to me. I just won. You know what I'm talking about, because you probably ran across it. You have to go, it's a big block one, and you have to go up the block, come back down the block, and then you have to go like a Pac-Man game, and then back down and back. It's like, I've tried that like 6 times, and you with the Xbox, the controllers, you be just right. You gotta move him just enough. And then if you move him, and then he hit the block, and like, oh, shit. My phone, wherever my phone's at, is full of pictures. People have been really cool. They put the weapon in a picture, and then they put the map next to it or where it's at, which I actually love that. So my phone is full. It has at least 30 to 40 pictures of where everything's at, but I don't really, I keep them for later on if I get into the board section of, oh, let me go do something else and get this armor or whatever, but I'm not really into armor. Weapons, I am in the weapons. And last night, I was so happy. In my walkabout, because I didn't know where the hell it was at, and went up to the map, and I was over paddling. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. And I finally found the giant's head and the sword that was in his mouth. But, I didn't want the sword. I wanted the freaking gem that was in it. So I can put it in the sword I am using. And this goes to my next rant. Are those damn gems? And it's not... And it's really not the gems that piss me off. Well, slightly. It's half math here. There's a lot of gems that are really cool, that I like. So here was my plan. Okay? Here was my plan. So, I started out, this was my plan. To find a longsword I like, which I found. I can't remember what the hell it was. Uh, really long. It crosses on the side blade and cross on top. Right now, it's like my brain is like, yeah, I can't remember. So that was my two-handed long sword, and I go between that and two-handed and my single-handed long, not long sword, but sword in both hands. Okay, I don't really use a shield because I have the swords working together, kind of, but two different swords. Because there are so many. This one, I know I'm bouncing around, and I'm sorry. There are so many weapons in this freaking. So many weapons. So many weapons. Oops. Sorry. But so many weapons, you know? And it absolutely drives me nuts. So many weapons. Ugh. So, I'm just going over in my head how many weapons I've gone through. Okay? I've gone through so many weapons. Like, oh, I like this weapon. This weapon's good. You build a weapon up. You build it up and make it really good. Put these gems in it. Or I wish put the gems in it that you like. And then you use it for maybe. How long would you use it for? I don't know. I'd say a session. Depends on what you're doing. I mostly play on a weekend. I might play after work. We have to work 10 hours. Just like, I just like vegging out. Sometimes I might play on the weekend. But let's say I use it for maybe 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours. Depends on the weekend. You know, the weekend I can play on as long as I want. And then you're playing, and then, oh no, cave behind a waterfall. Okay, which I would never do that right. You know, stabby, go through 8, 7, 6, 7 times out of 10. I can get through without banging my head in the water. I don't get that either. I don't get that. I am bouncing around. I'm sorry. But yeah, so many weapons. And if I had a new weapon, like, ooh, I like this weapon. I like the way this weapon looks. It's like, but this is, it's nice and shiny. A new shiny. Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, I'll come back to that. So gems. I think that the witches should be able to put as many slots in weapons as you want. Would it make the weapon OP? Yeah. Oh well. You know, it's your weapon. You know, do what you want. They should be able to put as many slots as I want into each weapon. Is it 6 slots or 5 slots? A long sword. I think it's 5. It's not enough for what I want to do. Okay? I am kind of a little, okay, I'll say a little bit confused about gems, a little bit, okay? But I found out something today while watching another video of a guy on YouTube where some of the gems work together if like you hit one in your helmet, one in the sword, one in the glove, or in the boots too. Sometimes it works together like defense, you know, or attack, maybe. But on the other hand, the gem will not work because you're not using the item. Let's say you put a gem in your glove, right? The only time that gem is going to work is if you're in a fight using your hands. It does not work with the sword. There are so many gems, and there's so many cool gems. So my plan, back to all the way back. Okay, so my plan was, you know about Lockjaw, the first boss kind of that you fight, and that electrical thing that goes across. So I was gonna have that. I have that one. I was gonna put that in my sword. On the sword, and the giant's head. So the balls that come out. So I was gonna put that one in my sword too. So then I have this in the balls, okay. And then there was another one I was gonna go after. But I don't know what boss it is or where that boss is at yet. I haven't seen anybody post anything about him yet, but I'll find him and get his gem. So I'm gonna put that gem into my sword too. So then I'll have 3 of these damage thingies, damage gems, in my sword. Okay. But there's other gems that are really cool. Oh, the other gem I have, it spits out blood and it can damage people. I think it's like a poof. Like you want to buy the mushrooms and it poofs out that stuff with the mushroom lights up and it poofs. I think it's something like that, but it's blood or something. So technically I have 3 now. So I might put those 3 in my weapon, but then I have 2 slots left. So then this is where I get confused, alright? So if I have 2 slots left and I have 2 or 3 gems that are really cool. I like these gems because one is let's see if I can remember this right. I know this probably won't be right, but you will understand what I mean. Where it goes, humanoid creatures take 4.0 more damage, percent damage or more damage. Then it has one has Earthens, EARTHERN. I'm not even sure, but probably Earth aliens or the whatever. But then it has like beasts take 4.0% more damage. So I can either put like something like the more damage. I think I have 2 or 3 or 4 different kinds. I can put 1, 2 of those kind of ones in there, right? Or I could put defensive gems in there. Then I have one that says after a combo you add more hits and more damage percentage. I have so many gems. But they're all different. They're all cool. Gloves. Why can't gloves have at least 3 or 4 slots in it? Why is it only 2? Is it 2, I think? Why is it only 2? If the more powerful they are, the more slots they have. I haven't looked it up yet. But I have like 3 or 4 climb faster gems. It was like, oh, why couldn't we just put these gems together? You know, if you can put 2 swords together, 2 ones, and make it a 2, and have the other 2 swords that are ones and put them together and make 2, and then you put the 2 together. Why can't you have a gems? If they do the same thing, why can't you turn a 2% quicker climber and another 2% quicker climber, put it together, and put it up, huh? Why can't you do that? I need to backtrack a minute because something's killing my brain. So I'm up in the mountains, right? And there's a skeleton leaning against a tree. Okay? Up there, in the snow, just leaning against it. He doesn't have any weapons. He's next to a barrel. He's just laying against a tree. Like, yeah, you died there, buddy. Something got you. But it doesn't. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at him, and I'm looking around for maybe something to say. This is how it happened. This is what happened. This is what could have happened. But there was nothing. Nothing. It's like I'm sitting there going, "Where's the story at? Where is the story? There's no story here. How did this guy die?" So I'm looking around for another skeleton, like a bear or something that could have killed this guy. Maybe it was a chest somewhere. Chest. Oh my god. So that guy appeared out of nowhere. And it was like a dude. If you climbing up, and I don't know if it's a program, I don't know if it was sitting there before, but I don't know. But sometimes when you climb around and you go into a ledge, bouncing from ledge to ledge, and a chest just happens to be there. It's like a gift, but hey, you've been climbing for an hour now. Here's a chest for you. It's crazy. It's absolutely, positively crazy. Ah, absolutely crazy. The stuff you find when you're climbing up a freaking mountain. Okay, we covered there should be more slots and weapons. We covered that there's crazy crap when you climb up the mountains, and I can't understand why they're there. So much crap in mountains. I'm just happy there's life everywhere. Okay, well, pictures my phone. The only thing, I don't know if I said it's the only thing I use them for. I don't really use them for weapons, I usually walk around. I actually used one picture that was for the golden apple of a hedgehog. And I finally found them. I got two apples. Now I have to figure out how to use them. If I didn't sell them. Oh, I hope I didn't sell them. I don't think I sold them. It's still there. Inventory. Oh my god. Inventory. The one thing I don't do, and I gotta start doing it, is when you go to the stores and there's a bag here. It's either 50 pence or 50 pennies. I don't know how you want to say it. I call it pence. So it's 50 pence for one slot in your bag, which that irritates me. It should be at least two, At least two. Like, yeah, spend that much on one pocket. I mean, yes, you need that one pocket, but I haven't been buying them. I should. I know I should. I pick everything. I'm the kind of person that picks up everything. See what I like, see what they are, and then I sell everything. The only thing is, when you're up in BFE, and there's no store around. If there's no store around, you can't sell nothing. Oh, I have a map with all the freaking transports on it. And that's another thing. There is not transports. There is not transports at all. I'm going to see if I know where I am. So if I'm in Kent, okay, so I'm not fast. Peddler? I don't know. I really hate the freaking Bear Clan. I really hate them because of what they did in the beginning to our people, And I try to go up against them, and for some reason, they're more powerful than me. But I can't take on like 3 or 4 of them at one time. Maybe I can now. I'm trying to try and stay away from them. But you go in the Wolf Clan, and I wiped out about 3/4 of them. Just taking them on. I walked into like 6 or 7 of them, and just like take my long sword, just tear their ass up. But I can't walk into the Black Bear. It's a Bear Clan. What were they? I don't know. I think Bear Clan. What they call Black Bear Clan? Yeah. So Bear Clan, I can't do that. I don't know why. But there's one fortress that has a bear guy in it. And I know he has a gem I wouldn't mind having. Went there, he stomped on my head within, let's see, hit me back, hit him, and then he jumps and lands on my head. Yeah, that didn't go well. So I stayed away from Bear Clan. Like, no. No. But okay, so I'm climbing up this mountain, right? And the mountain came down like this, and it had a valley, right? And it was river. And on this side, the bear clan was, but on this side was the wolf clan, and they were like that close, to each other. And when you think, okay, when you think there would be skimmers, what do you call them, fights between these two clans? I mean, they probably wouldn't be working together, but so I sat there and I was watching both sides. And they weren't. There's no skirmish, no nothing. It's like, why aren't these two tribes taking hits at each other? You might say, well, they're probably working together, or they have treaties or whatever. So, but still, you know, they were too close. I don't know. They both had their own fortress on top of the mountains. They went down, and they had like small places, but the whole thing divided them was a freaking river. Anyway, the river was stopping them. I don't know. Oh, so much I want to say. Oh, crap. Inventory. God, I hate the inventory. And you have to build your camp up to get more inventory. That should not. I'd rather buy freaking pockets. I have to buy pockets. 15 pockets for 50 gold. Not 50 gold. Oh, shit, I can't even get 1 gold. For $10 or whatever. Come up with something, because I think I'm on chapter 4. So whatever you had, all these shit you had to do to get chapter 4, I did that. But I don't care about the stupid camp. I really don't. I didn't care about redemption at all, but the camp. Love redemption. Oh my god, I've had like 190 to 200. I think it's like 230 hours. I should look at that. I've always wondered how many hours I have. But it probably won't be able to tell me. uh, no, it's not. Oh, it sucks. Switch. I don't know why Redemption's not on here. Not because I haven't played in a while. Hmm. That's just weird. All right. Hmm. I don't know. I would love to see how many hours I have. Wonder why that game didn't come up. Okay. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's over 200. Okay, is there anything else before I shut this down? Ah. Oh, one thing. One little thing, which does not make sense to me at all. Okay? Time to let you guys go. So when I'm doing my walkabout all over the place on the side of the map only, I have not gone in any other territories because I'm kind of afraid to find out what's over there. Okay, I'm kind of, there's a line I haven't crossed yet because I've gone across the whole map and I ran into stuff that I don't want to run into again. In the middle, give me a second. In the middle of this map, I think it's in the middle. Yeah, about the middle, Demis. From the middle of Demis all the way up through Crimson Desert, a little bit about. Okay, let's see from Demis, going to angle and go up towards Crimson Desert. Oh, maybe. Give me a second. Trying to figure out exactly so I can tell you which part to stay out of. Gold Plains. Might have to go see these. Valley of the Moon. Give me a second. It's worth it. Give me a second. Okay, so you said at Demis, and you go up an angle. Okay, going towards the desert. Stay out of that area. I walked through, I didn't mean to, I walked through a freaking field of army of orcs. I shit you not. I started seeing, I was walking, and I started seeing like red marks over here and red marks over here. I just kept going. I was like, well, as long as I stay away from them, I can still keep going. No, 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 because as soon as you like, I got past like on both sides, like around here, they started appearing too. It's like, well, I'll just run through them. Okay, I'll just run through them, and they won't even know I'm there. Oh yeah, they knew I was there, and the whole army knew I was there. Every single orc knew I was there. I can run through these. I can run around these. I can just keep going. I'm going. Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. Yeah, you might be a little overpowered right now. I've been through the area since I got everything almost set the way I want it. But no. You might be able to take out a few of the smaller orcs around, but then you have the freaking generals. Okay, these generals about, I would at least say 7, 8 feet tall, and the weapon they're carrying is not a freaking sword. The weapon they're freaking carrying is a freaking hammer of God. That's what it was like. A freaking, because you stand there and you're about to swing your sword, you push the button, you're about to swing the sword, and the orc brings down his hammer of God. Boom! Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I was so dead. I was so dead. I was so dead. And then I revived myself and died again. Then revived myself, rolled, dodged, ran for my life. Oh my God. I didn't care where I was running to. I just ran. Around the dots, around these dots, through the dots. And then they chase you. A freaking army of orcs chasing your ass. This is probably within the first, the beginning, where I didn't have the right armor, didn't have the right weapons. It was sad. It was really sad. And here I am, running through an army of orcs like, I can do it! I can do it! No, it was within the first 20 hours of play. It was bad. It was really bad. I took one screenshot. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it up or not. Of you know what a strawberry shortcake looks like, right? Well, I had the armor and this hat with all these feathers sticking back. I looked like strawberry shortcake's cousin. My armor sucked. I thought my sword was pretty good, but no. Right now it's not bad. I don't consider it bad. I need to, with all the gems, I need to go to the witch and fix it. I still have problems with gems. Which ones to use, you know? I like to have the 3 gems that can do damage. But things like the other 2, should I have the plus attacks? I don't know. I wish I had 6 slots or 7 slots on a longsword. Why can't the witch make more slots? They can pick stuff up and make slots and open slots that are already there, but they can't create slots? That's kind of weird. That's really weird. Why can't a witch create slots? Oh, devs! Yoo-hoo! Could you have the witches create 2 or 3 more slots? Please? Please! I said please. I don't say please very often. I think it's everything. Probably isn't. Probably isn't nothing. I'm not really tearing apart the game. It's just... This is stuff that irritates me. One last thing, and I'm gone. I promise. One last thing, I'm gone. I promise. When you go and clear out an area or a forest, okay? This what pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Is you clear it off, the screen goes black, and the new guys come and take over. They don't give you time to pick up all the loot that the people dropped. That happens to me every single time. How do I stop it from going black? Because there's still loot I need to pick up. I need my loot. I beat the crap out of the people for the loot. I should be able to have time to pick the loot up. You know? I need to have time to pick the loot up. I've heard other people complain about this too, saying it's just not giving enough time between you taking out all the enemy and you pick the loot up. I need my time. I need my loot. I went through hell most of the time to get my loot, and then it goes black, and then people take over, and the loot's not there no more. I don't care. I pick up all the loot, and then I sell it later, and then the broken loot. The broken... God, that ticks me off more than other things. Why is loot gonna be broken? Why is it gonna be broken? Like, I want to try this. I want to see what this looks like on me. You know, if they dropped it, I should be able to wear it. End of story. Nothing else. Broken my ass. Let me fix it. Can we fix it now? I thought I read one of the updates so you can fix it. I have to look into that. I might be bitching about nothing now. I don't remember. Okay. If not, if you can't fix it, I'm sorry. If you can't fix it, why can't we wear it? Why can't we fix it and wear it? There's so many gloves I had to sell. There were so many shirts I wanted to try on that I had to sell. I know. I bounced a bit wearing this. And it's kind of a review and rant all at the same time. Great game. Love the game. But no. Alrighty. That should be about it. I appreciate you guys watching. I know it's long. Just try, right? All right. You guys take care. I shall talk to you later. Bye.